What's up, y'all? This is Baby J with MusicForecast.net. I got the one and only nNo on the phone, straight from Atlanta. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm chilling. It's really good to be speaking to you. I heard you the new hottest thing from Atlanta, y'all.
Right. Just doing it, you know?
Hey, you gotta do your thing. And you know something I heard about you also, that you got a lot of swagger about you.
Right. That's what they say, you know, I just pretty much do me and, you know, do my thing.
Now I'm sitting here, I'm looking at the picture of you, and I'm like, yeah, he seemed a little swaggerlicious. He got the mohawk going, got the name in his hair. Looks good. It's a good look for you.
Hey, I appreciate it. You know, doing my own thing.
Hey, now I want to know, how old are you? Because you know, you look a little young to me.
Right. I'm 15. I'll be 16 next month.
You 15?
I'm 15.
Only 15?
Only 15. It's 15 years old. I'll be 16 in January.
Oh my goodness! Well, happy birthday, because I know I won't be speaking to you in January. But man, I listened to Mr. Character. I listened to My Girl. I listened to Pull Out Your Fan, the new single you got coming out.
Yeah.
And you got your own little dance with it and everything, yo.
I do. We have a lot of fun performing that song. A lot of fun. What do is, you know, you got to pull out the fan when you hot, you know, you partying. That's why you do it like with your hand, you know, it's like an automatic reaction. If you feeling hot, you know, you gonna do your shirt out, you gonna wave your hand by your face.
Got a whole dance going. You gonna be like having everybody pulling out their hands, folding up pieces of paper to make a fan.
Of course.
So, where does your name come from? nNo. You know, I saw your nNo, and I was like, nNo, that's interesting. Where'd they come up with that?
nNo came from my name when I first started out doing music and, you know, rapping. My name was Innocent. I started when I was 10, and my name was Innocent. So as I started growing up a little bit, you know, coming into adolescence, I just dropped the second, you know, leaving some things in the past and, you know, going towards the future, and that's when I became nNo.
Why did they call you Innocent? Was it because you were younger then, and it was like, you know, going through innocence as a child? Was that what the name meant?
Right. My pops gave me that name simply because, you know, I'm fresh, you know, and it's never been you know, touched as far as, you know, on my level and what I was doing at that age. So, you know, he just felt like, you know, that was innocent. I was like, yo, that's fresh. You know what I'm saying? And that's where that name came about. Okay. So I was young, fresh, and, you know, untouched in the game. You feel me?
Right. I feel you. I hear you know, you're a CEO of something. What, you a CEO at 15?
Right. 15. I've been a CEO for a minute now. Actually, ever since I came into the game, you know, I had a real unique situation to be the leader of Young Charge, which is YC. And I also got my own organization, my nonprofit. And I'm gonna tell you about both of them. What YC is, it is basically a bunch of young talented dudes that's, you know, real swagged up, coming together to be, you know, young in charge of their own situations. Whether that's, you know, you're doing entertainment, whatever you're doing, you know what I'm saying? In charge of your situation, and you still cool. And what the Cool Crowd is, which is my nonprofit organization, is about being successful with swagger. Basically reversing everybody's psychology on what they think is cool and making, you know, hitting the books, making, you know, getting money to write, all that, making that the end thing to do, you know, and making that the Cool Crowd. So that's, you know, those two came about, and that's how I'm a CEO.
Right, I feel you. So as far as the Cool Crowd thing, you know, having swagger and being professional at the same time, do you think Obama belongs in the Cool Crowd? He does
belong in the Cool Crowd. What I think so unique about that too is, like, a lot of people now can see where they can be presidents, and, you know, and be happy to be there because they see that Obama got swag too.
Oh, he got a whole lot of swag. That whole walk
he has. That whole walk when he hit the shit and just hit the ground. He walk off the plane sideways. You know?
He's always real cool with it. Every time, even if he gets a hard question in an interview, he's like, yeah, you don't worry about it. Right. But that's what we do. You know, we always keep it high, always keep it cool. Now, I've heard you've been performing since you were 5 years old, man.
I have. It started for me basically in my kitchen, like, you know, going over all the Lil Wayne songs and everything, and, you know, kind of acting them out, you know, dressing like them on videos, all that different type of stuff, just performing it. you know, like little graduation parties, I rap it. You know, I just be like, yo, that's a talented kid. And ever since then, I just realized, like, you know, I can do this. You know, I go to, my mama take me to the concerts and everything, just learning. I actually started rapping, though, off of a karaoke machine. I asked my mom to buy me a karaoke machine when I was 5. And, you know, I put my little cassettes in there and I record over them.
So you already basically seasoned because you've been doing this for so long.
I have.
Basically, ever since you've been able to stand up. So, what do you think makes you stand out as an artist?
What makes me different, especially as a young person, pretty much because I can relate to my peers, and also I got music too, where I can relate to, you know, the old heads, or you know, people that's a little bit, you know, older than me. You know, they can come down level and really listen to what I got to say because I can speak on that level. You know, I can rap on that level. Everything they're talking about, I can comprehend. So I think that really sets me apart from, you know, other young artists, being able to, you know, appeal to both sides and understand both sides. You feel me?
Right, I feel you. And where do you want your career to go? Like, do you plan on getting into acting, or do you plan on, you know, as you get older, out of the teenage years and become a full-grown man,
right.
You know, do you plan on changing your image to let everybody know, you know, I'm grown now, you know? Where do you plan to go with your career?
I definitely, you know, because when I first started out, I always wanted to be an entertainer. So whatever it is, you know, entertaining, whether that's acting, rapping, you know, fashion, anything, I want to get into all that, you know, in the next couple of years or so. Whatever my career takes me, you know, on a good path, that's what I want to, you know, put my hands into. And, you know, even if that's being behind the desk at one time, you know, later on in my career, being able to actually be that sit-down CEO and, you know, kind of help orchestrate other young people's careers. And as far as, you know, changing my image, I basically look at as nNo as, you know, growing up. Because I'm so young, I'm 15, so it's like I'm still growing up. So, you know, whatever trials and tribulations or good things that I experienced growing up, I want, you know, the people to be able to experience with me, you know, throughout my albums, throughout my interviews, throughout my changes, and just, you know, the growing pains and growing up with me. You know, nothing set where I just say, you know, at 18 I'm going to become a grown man, this is what I'm going to talk about. I just feel like, you know, I want to grow up and, you know, whatever that's on my mind or whatever I'm going through at that time, I kind of let the people into my world and let them know what's going on in nNo's world.
Now, you come off as very mature for 15. Now, who's responsible for that?
I appreciate it. And my parents, you know, my parents, yeah, everybody say I got a, like, you know, like an old soul or whatever. I just the way I've been raised, you know, talking to a lot of people and, you know, kind of getting their insight from everything and, you know, putting it into me.
You really sound mature for 15. Like, I feel like I just talked to somebody that's my age. I'm 24. I feel like you're my age. So, man, it was really fun talking to you. One more thing I need to ask you is, when's your album coming out? We got to know when we need to start pulling out our fans and doing a dance and everything.
Well, you can definitely look for the single right now to put out your fan singles on iTunes. You can look for that. And the album's coming up in first quarter, you know, top of the year, February. We're shooting for February, March. It's going to be called, right now, it's going to be called I Am nNo. You know, that's the title, you know, we kind of selected right now. You know, but y'all can definitely look for that in the first quarter, you know, to be hot off y'all shelves. And, you know, hopefully we make y'all pull out your fan with your albums, you know. Hey, I appreciate the love, you know. Showing love, and I appreciate that. You know, I got to give it back.
It was good talking to you. Thanks for coming down with Music Forecast. Really appreciate it.